Trying to find the one piece before Blackbeard or any wannabe succeed and get that soon, yeah. Good fortune comes upon me, cause my game is way better than the martial artist Sanji's. I'm not worried about the women.
Alright, so One Piece chapter 716 was an awesome chapter of One Piece. It set up the fight between Luffy and Chinjao so brilliantly, getting rid of a lot of the characters we didn't care too much about and putting use to them, you know, giving them backstory, and then using their asses as target practice for Chinjao and Luffy, and I just love to see that. You know, that's one thing about Oda, and a lot of people were complaining last chapter that last chapter was pretty slow, and there wasn't much to it, and I'll agree to an extent, but you gotta understand that, like, whenever Oda puts something in a chapter, he's either gonna use it in the future, or use it in a way that will benefit the story. So this chapter we see the Funk Brothers, and we get to see their abilities. Apparently one turns himself into a jacket and the other one wears it like a costume, and then together they can do some cool combos. We see Jean the Robber, and he talks about Impel Down and how he's gonna apparently take down like all of these infamous people like Crocodile, Ivankov, and I'm like, yo, fodder ain't taking out greatness. But it was cool to see like a lot of the characters that we saw previously in the series kind of get tied in. And I think Oda's trying to implement a lot of older characters into this new tournament arc, Dressrosa. So the chapter pretty much revolved around Chinjao and Luffy like taking care of all of them. EDO, the Funk Brothers, John the Robber, just all of these guys got taken care of this chapter, and now the block is down to 2. And these two use Conqueror's Hockey, and it's just so interesting now. Like, I really just want to see where this is going to go. And who is Chinjao at the end of the day? We saw that he apparently has some major history with Garp. Apparently, you know, he cracked the continent with a headbutt, and he has this great grudge against Garp to the point where he'd be willing to take out relatives of Garp. Like, Garp wouldn't do anything too malicious, you know, he's obviously a good guy, you know, he's kind of too loyal to the Marines, but I think that he's a pretty good guy. Apparently, Garp took everything from him, his fortune, his treasure, everything, like his youth. I think Chinjao got molested, because apparently Chinjao had a pretty traumatic experience. And it's funny, because as Chinjao's talking about his relationship with Garp, we see in the crowd, like, a lot of people are starting to notice, like, wait, is this actually Luffy? And it would be cool to see a tournament where everybody actually watches Luffy and they know it's Luffy fighting. I'd much prefer they knew who the fuck was fighting down below. But overall, great chapter of One Piece. The artwork was just beautiful. And I can't wait to see the other blocks as well, seeing Cavendish, seeing one of the Blackbeard crew members. I just want to see more stuff with the other blocks. Great way to end off this block, and great way to kind of hype up a fight that I really am looking forward to. Chinjao, Luffy for the win. I fucking love Dressrosa. Definitely has the potential to surpass the last 2 arcs and maybe be one of the best arcs in One Piece. Hope you guys enjoyed this One Piece review, and I'll see you guys later.